This is the story of how Giraffe became so tall, retold by me, Andrea Florence, and illustrated by Claire Norden. Long, long ago in Africa, the giraffe was much the same size as the other antelope that wandered the veldt. Except for his tawny orange patches, he looked quite like a zebra or a kudu, and like them, he ate the grass and plants he could find on the ground. Now one year, the African sun was particularly fierce, and not one drop of rain fell from the sky. The earth became dry, and the plants and grass shriveled in the heat. The animals grew very hungry and had to squabble over the food that they could find. One day, Giraffe was searching for food with his best friend, the rhinoceros. Here and there they found a dry tuft of grass to nibble on, or a bush of crunchy leaves to munch on. And being such good friends, they always shared what they could find. "Harumph!" moaned Rhino, chewing on a very dry twig. "Soon there will be no food left." "You're right," sighed Giraffe. "If only we could reach the top of those acacia trees. There are plenty of green leaves up there." "I've got an idea," blurted Rhino proudly. "Let's visit the magic medicine man in the village. He'll help us to reach those juicy green leaves. I'm sure of it." "What a brilliant idea, my old friend," praised Giraffe. And off they set immediately towards the setting sun and in the direction of the magic medicine man's village. Trudging along the dusty trail, the two friends noticed a grasshopper leaping from rock to rock. "Do you see how high he leaps?" whispered Giraffe. "If we could leap so high, we would reach the top of the acacia tree with no trouble at all." Rhino snorted with laughter. "Indeed we could, but what a funny sight we would be." Giraffe laughed too, and on they went. Not long after, they came across a troop of monkeys, swinging high in the treetops with the help of their long tails. Pondered Rhino. "Now, if we had tails like those monkeys, swinging to the top of the acacia tree would be no trouble at all." This time, Giraffe roared with laughter at the thought, and soon the two friends were on their way again, giggling as they walked. Into the night they travelled, the full moon lighting the long path to the village of the magic medicine man. Further along the way, a big night owl swooped in front of them before landing high on the bough of a tree. Giraffe and Rhino looked at each other. "Wings!" they said simultaneously, and then they both collapsed with raucous laughter at the thought. As dawn broke the African sky, the two animals reached the hut of the magic medicine man. He listened to their story, and after a moment's thought, he told the animals to return to him at midday. Hungry after the long journey, the two friends decided to go in different directions in search of food, promising to call the other if they found some. Not far off the path, Rhino came across a patch of sweet, juicy grass. He couldn't believe his luck. He began to munch away, quite forgetting to call his friend to share it with him. Giraffe was not so lucky to find food, and at midday he walked wearily back to the village. There, the magic medicine man had prepared a magical mixture of leaves and roots. Once you've eaten this, you will be able to reach the tallest acacia trees. After a long while, the magic medicine man said, "The magic will not work much longer. Rhino is late. You will have to eat this all by yourself." And so Giraffe began to munch, and as he did, the strangest thing happened. He felt a tingling in his legs and a stretching in his neck. And as he stood chewing on the magic mixture, his legs grew taller and taller, and his neck grew longer and longer, until he stood towering above the magic medicine man and his little hut. "Yahoo!" shouted Giraffe with joy. "Thank you! Thank you! Now I'll have plenty to eat." Just then, Rhino came strolling along, his tummy full from all the delicious grass he'd greedily eaten by himself. When he realized there was no more magic mixture for him, he became very angry and chased after the medicine man as far as he could. To this day, the giraffes are the tallest animals in the world, able to reach the highest branches for their food. Due to Rhino's jealousy, he is no longer friends with Giraffe. And when Rhino sees man, he's likely to chase after him as far as he can. For more African folklore stories like this, visit AndreaFlorence.com.